Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm going to keep this short for a couple reasons. One, I didn't write a script, so I don't want to ramble for too long. Two, I just don't really have as much to talk about as previous years. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what I've done throughout the year. And also, I have a show tonight and I need to go to practice soon, which I'll talk about in a few. I mostly wanted to just keep up with this kind of yearly video and talk about where the channel is going and the direction that I'm going to take it in. So first, I want to talk about my output and a couple different videos that didn't get to come out this year and just the general flow of how I've been putting things out. For example, I said a couple times that I was planning on doing a video talking about kind of my personal moments with gaming, like important moments to me. I had planned to do that video for a while. I mentioned it at the end of the Fortnite video, but it just never came to be. It's actually the first time in a while that I've written a script and just wasn't really happy with how it was coming out. Originally, it was intended to be like an end of the year, let's think about what we're thankful for kind of thing as it relates to gaming and my personal experience. But then it just started getting really long and autobiographical, and I just didn't like it. So I'm going to workshop it a little bit. I think I'm going to reframe it as like a birthday video, so it'll come out in May. And there's a good few other videos I want to put out this year that I'm still working on. Hopefully will come out soon. I'm working on a video about what Pikmin 4 could be like. I would really like to get that out before the next Nintendo Direct, probably in February, in case they do talk about it there. But we'll see what happens. I just finished my playthrough of Pikmin 1, and we'll see if I can really burn through the other two and then get, do the whole process. I do want it to be a little less intensive than my Prime 4 video, but it's still going to be fairly in-depth. With that said, I do need to talk about my actual output for this year because I put out a grand total of 5 videos, which is not that much. And it's definitely less than I've done in previous years. However, it's not like I haven't been doing anything because I've actually put out a lot of music this year. I had the 4 songs off of EP3, which is all instrumental and generally stuff related to like D&D and stuff like that. I did 4 tracks for Tyston. I hope that's how you say his name, PK. I kind of forget. And I did another commission that wasn't in the EP, which is called Exiles. Along with that, we can bring that total up to 19 songs in the year, with the release of my first album, 3113, which had 10 songs. And that was a huge time sink. And I originally I was trying to do some of it alongside the Prime 4 video, and it was just brutal. So then I really started to focus on the album, and that was a lot better, but it did mean that less videos were getting worked on. So is that going to change going into 2023? Probably not. Again, for a couple different reasons. One, I am starting to wind down on Smash moveset stuff. I have an idea for a completely new character, and I would like to revamp one of my old movesets, but other than that, nothing is especially on the horizon right now. There just haven't really been any characters that I've been super inspired to work on, and I don't think I'm going to completely stop after those 2 movesets, but it's definitely kind of a milestone and a cutoff in my mind. Another reason is I want to keep working on bigger videos, so I want to work on the Pikmin 4 video. I want to do the same thing for F-Zero and the next Smash Bros. And hypothetical platform fighters from companies like Disney. Third, I want to keep working on my music. I have a full next album written out called Re-Entry. I would really like to get that out in the first half of the year. We'll see if I'm able to do that. 3113 took way longer than I intended, so we'll see how that goes. And fourth, I'm in another band now. The band is called Night Fury. It's kind of glam punk, kind of theatrical. We've just started playing a couple shows. If you're near like the East Coast, tri-state Philly area, then definitely try coming out to a show. It'd be great to see you. But adding that to my schedule is another huge time sink on top of my other ideas, on top of my full-time job, on top of living my life as a real human being. And also, I definitely don't think I'm going to go back to doing review content in video form. I think that the reviews I've written on the website have been really nice to do. It's just kind of nice to have them there, but not put all the full effort into a video with the green screen and everything like that. Regardless, all of that comes together into basically me saying, I don't know what I'm going to put out next year. I have plenty of ideas. I have ideas for basically the entire year, at least like 1 video a month or so, plus the album and plus maybe another EP. But I just don't know what's going to get done. I don't really have a lot of time right now to spread myself over all of these different projects. I would say you could definitely expect the Pikmin 4 video, definitely expect the Gaming Moments video, and hopefully you could expect another full-length album. Other than that, no promises. Maybe I'll be able to get done something like the F-Zero and Smash videos. Maybe I'll be able to put out those other 2 movesets. But yeah, I just don't really know. So I'd really appreciate you sticking around. And like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not putting the channel on hiatus or stepping away from it or anything like that. I would still really like to do it. I just don't know what's going to happen. If you want to keep in the know, definitely follow me on Twitter, though I, for some reason, have the ability to make posts on YouTube now, although I don't think I hit any kind of criteria, so like, I don't know why it happened, but I can do it now. So at the very least, I can help to keep you informed on my schedule and what I intend to put out. Other than that, I don't really think there's anything to cover. If you haven't listened to 3113, go check that out. And as always, thank you so much for following along. It has been super fun to be doing the types of videos that I have been doing. Like I said, even if it produces less output, I am really happy with those longer form videos like the Fortnite video and especially the Metroid Prime 4 video. So if you have been enjoying that, please stick around. All right, I think that's all for now. I'm going to go play some bass. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next year.